Scream Fortress is upon us once again this year, and while it hasn't been officially opened by Valve through an update or through a new case or anything, the Halloween maps are still up, full of exploits, and free game for anyone wanting to play. And with this time of year comes returning veterans and free-to-plays alike to come play these maps once again and relive memories and make new ones, along with getting those free items from all the boss fights. And while there's plenty of boss fights to be had within fighting Marasmus and Monoculus, the one by far that I get most annoyed with is the Horseless Headless Horseman. And the main reason comes down to the way his achievements are set up. So you get 2 achievements for killing the Horseless Headless Horseman, and they are Sleepy Hollow Owned and Gored. Both of these achievements are gotten by killing the Horseless Headless Horseman. However, within all of my experience of playing this, for whatever reason, I can just never obtain the Gored achievement. You see, the Sleepy Hollow Owned achievement is given to those who kill the Horseless Headless Horseman regardless of anything. However, the Gored achievement is only given to those that kill the Horseless Headless Horseman with a sort of killing blow towards the end of its life with a melee weapon. And with that, you are awarded this Haunted Metal, which can be used in 2 crafting recipes. However, my first time attempting this, I ended up getting the Sleepy Hollow Owned achievement. However, despite me hitting the Horseless Headless Horseman with the melee weapon for one of the killing blows on him, I never received Gored. And each year I've tried to do this over and over again, and even done it recently, I just for some reason cannot get this scrap metal whatsoever. It's like Gaben is telling me to go fuck myself, and it's like, I just want this metal. I just want the Horseless Headless Horseman's Headtaker. So today, I figured I'd give some of you a fighting chance that just have not been able to get this scrap metal, whether you get killed by a Crockett, a sniper in the distance, a sentry, or even just getting killed by the damn Horseman himself. So, I'm going to meet you at the TF2 menu real quick, and we'll get started from there. Alright, so we're back onto the TF2 menu here, and we're just going to show this off relatively quickly. It's pretty easy. So, just make sure you have your console selected in options where you go down to advanced and just enable the developer console. You're going to need that. Secondly, we're going to go to the underutilized creative server system because for some reason Valve took away the ability to play peer-to-peer. So you can only really do this by yourself or having bots set up. And we're going to be looking for CP Manor Event, which is going to be all the way back up here at the top. It goes in order of alphabet, so right here. And we're going to wait for that to load. Alright, now that we're in, we're going to select blue team because that's a little easier. And we're going to be using soldier because I have the equalizer set on him.
You've got incoming, soldier. Get to work.
And now we're going to wait for about 20 seconds or so because you don't want to do this in the pre-game. It's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. So, while we wait, I'm going to go ahead and quickly explain how this is all going to work. So you're going to open your developer console with the tilde key. And you're going to go to SV_cheats and space 1 semicolon. Whoops, that's apostrophe. Semicolon. Alright, sorry, just typo and I can't see my keyboard. So, the reason for the semicolon is you're going to be stringing a bunch of commands together for the most part. So that semicolon means you're not going to have to individually type everything out. And while we were waiting for the map to load, I have this here. So what these do is it's going to force the Horseless Headless Horseman to spawn in this command, and then the next command is going to be Buddha, which in the source engine, or from what I understand from the developer console, Buddha will let you take damage up down to 1 HP, and it pretty much sends you to God mode after that. After which, you're going to type SV_cheats 0. And what this is going to do is this is going to basically say, turning cheats on, we're going to do this for you, then we're going to turn cheats off. And the reason we want this is because if you have cheats still on when you try this, you're not going to get the achievement. Valve's very smart about that, and that's why you can't get... Thank you, announcer. That's why you can't get this achievement in any community server. So, as soon as it hits there, I'm going to press enter. And the Horseless Headless Horseman has spawned. And now I have my equalizer out, so I should not go below 1 HP at all. And we're it, so we're just going to keep hitting him. And as you can see, we're not going to die. And because we're at low health, it's going to do a lot of damage to the Horseless Headless Horseman. So, it's just a matter of sitting here dealing damage to him. You can scare you all he wants, he can't kill you during this. And anytime now. There we go. There we go. Hell yeah. So, we're going to go ahead and claim our prize right here. The unusual haunted metal scrap, not tradable or marketable. That is exactly what we wanted. I'm going to go ahead and hit my kill command here. Just so we can confirm it all. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and disconnect from the server now that we have that. So, the main reason I wanted this is for obviously crafting the Horseless Headless Horseman's Headtaker. Now, you could fabricate a haunted headgear, but I highly recommend against that for this one reason only. You can only get one of these per account, primarily because it's tied to an achievement. So that being said, you'd be wasting on a hat that, when Scream Fortress does come and Valve actually updates it, you're going to have a mission here for Miraz missions or Marasmus missions in which you can get Halloween packages. And with these Halloween packages, you can unbox these Halloween/full moon restriction items, and sometimes they can be haunted or strange haunted. So I already have the Shadow Man Shade and the Vampire Makeover. So it's not really worth it to craft the hats for it in that regard. So I'm going to stick to the Horseless Headless Horseman's Headtaker. Haunted Scrap Metal Scotsman's Skull Cutter. Make sure that's unchecked marked, by the way, because, yeah, it's considered an unusual item. And we now have a Islander reskin. So, with that, we can now use the haunted Horseless Headless Horseman's Headtaker, or unusual, I should say. Now, I only made this video primarily because for a couple years now, I've gotten screwed out of it for multiple means when I should have gotten it. And I was just tired of constantly going in trying to get it and not getting it. So, if you keep getting screwed out of it, that's when I recommend you use this tutorial. Otherwise, keep trying at it and make sure you can try to get it before going to this. That being said, I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your Scream Fortress. Have a good night. Bye-bye.